everyone, welcome to Family Sunday. My name is Abby. I am a public programming assistant, and today we are going to be making some fun monochromatic printmaking poetics. Before we get started, I just want to acknowledge that the Kelowna Art Gallery is on the unceded traditional territory of the Okanagan Syilx people. I also want to say thank you to our longtime sponsor, Source Office Furnishings. Thank you so much for your constant support of Family Sundays. So for this activity, you will need a white piece of paper, a pencil, a black felt marker, a paintbrush, a styrofoam plate, or one of your styrofoam takeout boxes. And you'll also need some paint. I chose to use a light color because my collage that I'm gonna print on top of is pretty dark. Let's get started. So I'm gonna print on top of this collage that I did for a previous Family Sunday. If you want to look at how to make this collage or other collaging techniques, there are a few Family Sunday videos posted on our social media pages. Since the point of this is printmaking, I'm gonna get straight to that. So I'm gonna print on top of this collage that I did for a previous Family Sunday. If you want to look at how to make this collage or other collaging techniques, there are a few Family Sunday videos posted on our social media pages. Since the point of this is printmaking, I'm gonna get straight to that. So once you have your background piece, you wanna think about what your art piece means to you. For this piece, I focused on what I want my future Earth to look like. You are going to take your piece of paper and your plate, your printing plate, and you're just gonna trace that out. This is so we know how big we can make our print. Now in this circle, I am going to write a future Earth, but you can write whatever you want. Now that I've wrote a future Earth, what I want my print to say, I'm going to go over that with a black marker. Now I'm gonna flip this over like so and put it on my printing plate. I did this because if you just write straight on your printing plate, you'll have a mirror image of what you wrote, which could be cool, could give a cool artistic effect, but I do want mine to clearly say a future Earth. So now I'm going to take my pencil and trace what I wrote. You want to trace fairly lightly so it doesn't go through the styrofoam plate. And then when you take it off, you can go over it with your pencil. Now that you've done that, we can start printing. So I'm gonna take my piece, my printing plate, and my paint out. I'm going to lightly dip my brush in the paint. And you want to make sure that you only go really lightly over top and try not to get the paint inside your engraving. You also don't want to do a thick layer because it will seep into your engraving. This looks pretty good, but if you do have some paint running into your engraving, you can just grab a pencil or a smaller object like this and carve it out. Then you're going to take your plate and print it wherever you want it. And take it off, and it says a future Earth. And I'm gonna do that a few more times. And there we have it, future Earth. Thank you so much for joining the Kelowna Art Gallery this Sunday and creating this fun monochromatic printmaking poetic. You can use the same technique we did in printing our letters with anything. So you can print faces, you can print drawings, and I really hope that you just play around with it and have lots of fun. Next week, we will also be doing some printmaking, but with aluminum foil. Please join us next week to create some fun foil first impressions. See you then.